Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to ChippysCouch. Today we return as always for a little more Thorium, and in today's episode, well, we've got quite a bit to be working on. We're still very early hard mode, we've managed to take down the Borean Strider, but the journey is long and we have a lot to explore. So yeah, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Mine was very good, but I'll be real with you. I don't know how long I'm keeping up this high energy. Maybe we'll have like a burst of energy and it will simmer down, or maybe I'll just keep going. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it was a very long weekend and I am a little bit shattered. To be honest, it's kind of caught up with me now that I've started recording, and we'll see how it goes. So we are starting things off by heading to the desert. Yeah, that's right, because I never ever check out the underground desert, but we do have a reason, and that is there was a comment on the last video that recommended we get an accessory called, I think it was called like Full Note or Full something. I've got the recipe. Let me show you. Here it is. Oh, it's called Full Score. So this accessory, I've got to be careful here. It seems to do quite a bit, and it looks quite good. And it was just like a good excuse for me to go here, because I never come to this biome. So it's an accessory, 25% base damage, increases the duration of your symphonic empowerments by 3 seconds, and killing an enemy with symphonic damage generates a series of claps. Yeah, that's right. So whenever I take down an enemy, the game's gonna quite literally give me a clapping encore. And, you know, just praise me and just say, you're doing a good job, James. You know, like sometimes you forget to regen your bard stuff, but you're doing all right. So to make it, it's made of some other like pre-hard mode accessory and an ancient cloth. So it shouldn't be too hard to get. So it's a nice little warm-up for the episode. And a nice little warm-up for me, because as you probably noticed, I wasn't around on Friday. And I said I'd probably pop back up on the weekend, but it was a very, very busy weekend. Because, I'm not going to lie to you, I had some work to get done. And this work had a little bit of a deadline. Instead of doing the deadline, I brought it back to my college days. I just went out, so I had to play catch up on Sunday, and it was, yeah, it is what it is. But we didn't have any time for the couch, but we do today, which is good. I've got a very clear day today. That's the best thing. Like when you've got a deadline and you meet the deadline and it's done and it's out the way. What a relief to the headspace. You know what I mean? Like you just feel clear. Today I feel clear. Like I'm a little bit knackered, but because my head is clear, it's the best. So ancient cloth is not a very common drop. So ancient cloth, and once again, right? This is wild. This happens to me a lot. Like I'll just be real. You know it. You've seen me enough. There are some vanilla weapons that I clearly never get when I play Terraria. Never ever get. And because of that, I don't really know too much about it. Ancient cloth is one of those. Because I'm trying to think what ancient cloth is even used for in vanilla Terraria. It's used for this. Is that it? No. Really? Oh, that explains why I don't know it. Wait, wait. Yeah, it is vanilla. It's vanilla. For a second, I actually panicked then. I thought, is this vanilla? Is it not? So yeah, that explains why I don't ever bother with it, because it's not that relevant. Talking about that, in yesterday's ChippyGaming video, which I hope you've seen, because I really enjoyed making that video. Like, it's a bit of a passion project. I'm very, very inspired. I wanted to make that video. Anyway, we're talking about speedrunning, and in one of the things I was talking about, I was talking about a bed warp, and I kind of just forgot that the shell phone was a thing. Now, I know it's not been in the game for very long, but still, shame on me, because I have made a shell phone, but still, kind of forgot it was a thing. Right, so this accessory then, I've started this episode a little bit different to normal, is made with the music notes, which is cloth and black ink, and that drops from squids. Squids are just in the ocean, right? You don't have to do anything special for squids, do you? Or at least I don't think you do. Once again, another vanilla item, which I don't mess around with too much. But it's getting good, right? This is my personal opinion. I used to feel a little embarrassed when I'd forget a vanilla item, especially back in the day, like around 1.2. If I forgot something, I would feel very silly, because at that point in the game, there was about 1,000 items. Maybe with 1.2, there was a little bit more, maybe like 1,500. But regardless, not so many items compared to today. Today, there's like 5,600 items. So when I forget an item, do not care at all. Not really. Like, that's a lot of things to remember. And I've got the thing of playing too many mods, so then I've got another 1,000 items that I've got to remember. And I'll tell you, right, the developers have spoken about this a few times. I know it's a fact. They have to Wikipedia things all the time. All the time. And it's their game. So I actually Googled it, and I'm really glad I did, because I would have never have known that. I've never looked at the Wikipedia page for a squid. They only spawn in at night. What? Listen. How bad is my Terraria knowledge? Be real with me here. Like, is it as bad as I think? Like, am I meant to know that? Do people know that? I'm doubting it. I like that seahorse, though. That's so cute. Seahorses are great. Like, what wonderful creatures. You know, ever since I saw Finding Nemo as a kid. They're in Finding Nemo, right? I didn't just make that up, did I? Am I going to have to Google if seahorses are in Finding Nemo? I vividly remember a seahorse in Finding Nemo. And I'm never wrong about animated movies. When I say Chicken Run 2 is the best animated movie... sorry, I meant Chicken Run 1. Sorry, I'm doing my promotions to get to the second one. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I'm sure Chicken Run 2 will be even better. And I believe that. Yeah, Chicken Run, it's a good movie. And there's a seahorse in Finding Nemo. I swear there is. What's its name? I don't know. Right, I did Google it. His name is Sheldon. Okay, I didn't make that up. Sheldon inspired my love for seahorses so vividly I kind of forgot. Okay, here's our squid anyway. All right, let's get out of here. I'm flustered thinking about it. Okay, so let's make this accessory. I think this is fun. If you do have like any recommendations for stuff like this, I'm not always going to go for them because sometimes I kind of like this being a little bit overpowered and I'm not too bothered about checking out other things. I mean, it's only sometimes. But if you do have something and it's a nice little distraction, let me know because I want to appreciate the mod and take it at a nice rate. So what was it called then? Okay, it's called the Music Notes. And then the full accessory was called the Full Score. That's right. So, in terms of accessories then, I reckon let's get rid of... Now I'm actually curious about this. Okay, it's clearly not better than that. Let's get rid of the Charm of Mist for a little bit. Let's take a little bit of a hit on regen and healing. So yeah, 25% base damage. Not too sure what that means. If you do want to let me know, let me know. Let's actually just test that real quick. So 50, put this on. 50. It's not what I think it means. I'm sure one of you can explain it well. Killing an enemy generates a series of claps. Awesome. Okay, so what's next then? That was really the only recommendation for that. Oh, I guess the aquatic depths. So the aquatic depths is over here. So let's take a gills and we'll take some flippers. We do have accessories that kind of do a lot of this, but to be honest, like when you can buy these, you know, what's the point, right? Also, if I got a little bit of extra moolah, I got 94 gold. I'll take a shine and I'll take a night owl. You know what? Thank you, Alchemist NPC mod, for letting me like take a buff and not actually have to take it, because I kind of need that. Oh, look at the dog. Oh, I kind of wish they would add Atari to Terraria. I've never asked, but it would be kind of sick. I feel like I don't know how long you need to have had a dog for it to be justified its place in Terraria. You know, is this like a 7-year commitment? Like 7 years in, they're like, all right, you've had this dog long enough. We can add it to Terraria. That's how it works, I'm sure. So I've already found some abyssal chitin. I don't know. And this might be, yeah, looking at that, I think this is the material that we're after. Because I think the way it works is we now have hard mode enemies in here. Because I've been getting some depth scales, some of these. And these are the ones that we had in pre-hard mode, I'm fairly certain. So we'll just keep an eye out and we'll keep maneuvering about. This biome is quite tough though. A lot of the enemies deal some serious damage in here. So we're going to have to keep it chill. Yeah, I think this is the right material because I don't remember there being Krakens. Which is, Kraken. That's a little bit why my weekend was so... why I'm so low energy today. So, right, okay. Let's keep on killing things. Let's see if things are about. Now, how many do we need? Okay, so for the Serpent's Cry, you need 10 of these. There's also a set of armor, which seems to be... Ah, okay, a little bit of mage and a little bit of water movement as well. Some other stuff too. The Titan Slayer's Sheath. Okay, it's a sword sheath. All right, someone explain to me, why does the whale have 30,000 health? What is this? This is taking forever and a day. We're going to be on episode 20 by the time I kill this whale. I know I've probably jump cut midway through, but still, it probably goes on a little bit. So I'm hoping that the whale maybe gives an interesting item. Or maybe it just makes you feel bad at the end. It's like, well, clearly it had so much health because it was friendly. Don't let that be the case. I don't want to feel bad today. So we've got our 10 of these, so we can make the weapon when we go back. But now I'm just kind of dedicated to seeing this through. All right, I didn't mean to do it to the whale, but it's the way it's got to be. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh gosh. You get overwhelmed very quickly in this biome. I also really like these vampire squids. If they hit you, they restore all of their health, which I thought was kind of funny. All right, so let's keep it going. We're not doing great for health. Why is this almost harder than in terms of health, the Borean Strider? Like, does it not feel like that? So there is a movie called The Whale with Brendan Fraser. And I'm really excited to see that movie. I did not go and see it in cinemas. I don't know, it's probably still in cinemas. But I really like Brendan Fraser. And I'm like kind of committed to seeing it. So I'm kind of looking forward to when it pops up on streaming. Completely irrelevant, but I mean, how often is it that you get a chance to, you know, a little bit of dead air talking about a whale? What else do you talk about? Is there any other whale-related topics that I can pull out from the archives? I've just checked, and it's no. Okay, so... How to Speak Whale. A biography. Interesting. We also got a lot of the crafting materials from that. So, yeah, it makes sense. Let's see them. Oh, I love it. We don't move out of water. But then again, that's a very whale thing, right? You literally physically don't move at all. I kind of thought you'd, like, flop around a little bit. Okay, amazing. That's cool. Is it better than the crab? Not really. I mean, the crab is kind of the bomb.com, right? How do you really compete with that? But we did farm for this in a way. So I almost feel like I have to use it. All right, let's head back home then, and let's make this weapon. So the weapon was called... What's this? A cartilage catcher. It's a fishing rod. Did we get anything else? I don't think we did. We just got like a bunch of random stuff. The crystal wave. That is for a painting. So yeah, what was it called? The Serpent's Cry. Playing empowers the player with flat damage free. Very cool. Right, let's dump it all in. Dumped all my buffs in as well. Serpent's Cry. Let's see it in action. Bam. Okay. Got a bit of a bad reforge on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go speak to the Goblin Man. This is the most convenient part about knowing where your NPCs are. Like, just knowing where the Goblin Man is just makes me want to reforge more. Now, we're kind of poor Goblin Man, so don't take the mick. Alright, I'll take it. We got rid of a reforge with bad speed and gained good speed. Actually, no. I'm gonna give it another go. We have spent the time to make this. Yeah, that'll do. Melodic. Very fancy. I like that they've implemented their own reforges. That's commitment right there. So let's see it in action. Oh, okay, alright. For a second, I just went a bit like colorblind and didn't even notice it. So it spawns like some orbs that arc, and then once those orbs break up, they kind of shatter into like beams of water. All right, interesting. I can see that being useful in a couple of scenarios. Right, so let's have a little look then at the Fallen Beholder. So to summon this in, you do this in the underworld. You need to make a void lens. Now, how is a void lens made? It's made out of glass and souls of plight. So the souls of plight. So I guess we probably would have seen souls of plight at some point then, because you use them for this. Yeah, we've spent them all on the Hell's Bells. So let's head back down to Hell then, and I'll go and farm these out. And we'll give the Fallen Beholder a go. Now, I can't remember much about this fight, to be completely honest. I don't know if it's going to be all that hard. Also, we needed this. Yeah, let me grab this as well. A little bit of a gelatin crystal. Gelatin crystal, whatever. So this weapon might just be good just to get flat power free. And just even move it on. So yeah, we can do Queen Slime as well then. So the crafting recipe is only 6, so we've got everything we need. So let's craft this up, and then we'll head down to hell. Now, do I need a demon altar to make this? No, you just need a hell forge. I love that. I'm going to be real here. This goes out to every mod. It goes out to Terraria itself. If I'm in hard mode, stop making me make things at a demon altar. Just make it at a mithril anvil. It's a higher barrier of entry. You know, anyone can walk to a demon altar. You know, you don't need to do this. Okay, that's my speech over. What was it called again? Oh, there you go. It's the Void Lens. Let's craft it up. Thank you very much. It is consumable, so we're only going to get one shot at this for now. Oh, I killed a bunny. I was very paranoid then that I'd killed a ladybug. Because I don't want to go into this with, you know, with bad juju, you know, whatever it is. I want to go in with good vibes and a good time. Okay, so, let's grab... Oh, I honestly, not even intentional. Not even intentional. Okay, let's go in with some good stuff. Endurance. We got Wrath and Rage already. We got Heart Reach. Mana Regen. You have to sell that one back. You know, gotta turn a profit somehow. But yeah, I feel like we're just going to do this one on the lava surface. I'm not going to make an arena for this one. Because I didn't for the Borean Strider, and it was alright. Now, is the Borean Strider what we're going to compare every boss to? I don't know. We'll see. I'm feeling fairly confident for this one, though. I don't remember much about it. And I also think that makes me think that it's not necessarily a challenge. Now, I'm trying to remember, because I always get confused between Thorium and Calamity. Is this the boss where it sends down, like, little semicircles, little half-moons that go along the floor of the lava? Because if it is, we might need an arena. Let's give it a go. I mean, the good thing is you soon learn, right? Or actually, you know what? Should I maybe go to... that is clearly better. That's a clearly better spot. Let's head over there. So as always, though, let me know, what did you do this weekend? Did you have a good one? What did you do? Because honestly, like, it's the lifeblood of Monday's comments is finding out what people were up to on the weekend. And I'm genuinely always curious, because it's never normally the same thing. And this is the thing, right? ChippysCouch is watched all around the world. You know, it's a very big couch. So people's lives are very different. You know, like, you ask somebody in England, what do you get up to? I don't know, mate. Chilled at home. Maybe grabbed a coffee. Okay, like, not everybody's born in England, but a lot of the time it's kind of like that. But you ask somebody in a different part of the world, and it's eye-opening. Okay, so this was the area over here. So let's disable the mini-map. We'll buff up. We'll give it a go. We'll see how we get on. Let's get that flat damage. See, I remember the sprite. The sprite, I would say, is very iconic. So we just got to remember, as always, because it's been a little break, right? To regen our inspiration. Don't let that take us down. So we are using the accessory with the claps, and you can see it every time we kill a summon, we get those claps. Now I'm wondering, is that worth actually having over the Charm of Myths? This is the only downside. It's not a downside to Terraria. I mean, it's a very sensible limitation. But you do only have so many accessory slots, so you really have to think about what synergies you want to make. But I guess in a way, the synergy we're getting now is, hey, if you can withstand and dodge a little bit better so that you don't have to heal so often, you get a little more damage. So in a way, it's kind of fair. But when you're playing a mod where you want to test out modded accessories, but then you've also got the core vanilla ones, which are, you know, movement, charm of miss. Like, we're not rocking a cobalt shield or an obsidian shield. You know, justifying the modded ones it's hard. It is. Now, I'm curious. Wow. I don't like this laser. No, I am curious. When it does that, actually, let me get a little bit of Hell's Bells in here. When it does that big red rocket one that's firing out, this one, does the trail hurt me? Or am I safe to probably go under the trail? I mean, I got hit by the actual real thing then, and that took me out. Okay, so I think we've definitely learned we're going to have to clear a bit of an arena. Probably not a big one, to be completely honest. Like, I feel like I was doing all right. Right, so we've got full health. Let's give it a go. I'm actually very excited about this. Guide Voodoo Doll, can you not? Can you not? Okay, let's grab it. Okay. Okay, now we can do a proper fight. Let me zoom out a little bit as well. So for this fight, I'm hoping that we can stay a little bit more balanced. Also, I think it is a good idea that we swap between empowerments to really utilize that accessory that we've got that we're trading out for the Charm of Myths. Because this accessory is meant to increase our empowerment time, so we really should be using it a lot more and actually taking full advantage of it. Now, I can't remember, I'll be real, did that attack pass through blocks before? The one that looks like a big starburst? Because I don't know if this arena is kind of killing me a little bit more than it was before. But actually, when you look at the damage output, I feel like this is better. Like, I feel like we're just doing better naturally anyway. So this is good. Our health is higher, so we're clearly avoiding more. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So I'm just going to keep doing the old back and forth, seeing how it goes. I think a big thing that we're going to have to make sure that we deal with is this attack here with these laser beams. Making sure that we actually do not get hit by them. Okay, right, I'm fumbling a little bit. Let me just wait for this to regen. I can tell what I'm doing, and oh, this is it. This is it. I remember this now. It catches me off guard every time. Every time, but I love it. It's that lava attack. It's so cool. Because when you're not used to it, I just think it's kind of sick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, I took it too high. I took it too high. Oh, I love that. I actually do. I think that's so sick. Oh, I'm doing another refight today. I'm not ending it here. I've got to go for it. So that's something to keep in mind. We need to keep the boss in the right spot so that we're not bringing it too high, forcing the lava attack to go too high. That is cool. I'm a big fan. So we'll wait until we're fully healed. Also, we're using a life force potion in this one, and then we'll begin. I have very high hopes for this fight. I do. I feel like this is the one. This is it, and I'm excited. Now, I do actually have a small tale from the weekend. And I think it's only good because it reminds me of the exact same conversation I had 4 years ago. And if you're a ChippysCouch veteran, you might remember the TV salesperson that was just like the most flamboyant TV salesperson you've ever seen in his aggressiveness and pushiness to sell a telly, which I kind of respected. Anyway, over the weekend, I had to go and pick up a new TV. And when I got to the store, you know, they do the general thing. They say, "Hey, can I help you with anything?" And I'm polite. I'm like, "Yeah, all right, let's have a little chat." So I said, "Well, you know, I'm thinking about this TV here. When it comes to me and TVs, I always like to check them over in person, see if I actually like them. So I like going to a physical shop for it. Anyway, regardless, right?" He did the exact same thing that happened to me 4 years ago that proper cracked me up, where they look at the TV you pointed out and they go, "Nah, mate, nah," and they're like tutting, they're like spitting in the mouth, right? Like, "Nah, you don't want that. What you want, mate, is you want something you're actually going to enjoy looking at." And then they walk you over to something that's like $4 grand. They walk you over to like the latest quantum dot Samsung Sony A95K thing it's just so expensive. You're like, "Well, I clearly did not come to buy this TV." And now you've insulted the one who actually wanted to get, so you can't even chat about it. Right, okay, in my hypothetical scenario, I'm a TV salesperson. Somebody walks in, they go, "This is the TV I'm looking at," right? First thing I do, I go, brilliant choice, right? But then, right, I'll tell them all the good things about the TV they think they might want. You know, you tell them all the cool features, get them excited, right? And then I would maybe say, where are you placing the TV, right? Because it's important. Where are you putting it? Are you wall mounting it? Are you putting it in a bright room? Is it going in a dark room? And then let that influence the next TV you show them. Because listen, right, let's say somebody's going in, they're buying an OLED. OLEDs are very stunning, but they're not too good in bright rooms, let's be real here, right? You go, okay, well, it's going in a bright room, well, let me show you something else. Have you checked out QLED? Have you checked out this? Blah, 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 right? So anyway, you know, if YouTube packs in TV salesperson, there we go. That was the fight. Calm it with the lava thorium. I see what you're doing here. I really enjoyed that. And I got a new TV, and I'm very happy. It's very cool. And I just got it from a different shop. Okay, right. Fallen Beholder. Yeah, I still need to set up the Relic Arena. I've been a little bit lazy with that. Let's be real here. So we get the Tentacle Ball, equipable. This guy is Tentacles on Learner. Tentacles on Learner. Is a Tentacles on Learner. Summons an inquisitive voidling that seeks out items for you. Ooh. Kind of reminds me of that Pokemon. What's that Pokemon called where it's like a bunch of purple vines? I've not played the original Pokemon in a long time. Well, I have, but I just can't remember the name of the Pokemon. It's from Gen 1. It's not Gen 2. It's Gen 1. Okay, right. Open the bag. What do we get? We got the Pyroclast Staff. We also get the Beholder Staff. Very cool. Can't summon it in because I'm God of Mana. Mirror of the Beholder. Unless it... it occupies 2 minions slots. That's why. Mirror of the Beholder. Equipable. Can be worn in the vanity slots. Beauty is subjective after all. You gain vision of your cursor's current position. Enemies around your cursor are briefly revealed to take 15% more damage from all sources. Really? So if my cursor is over an enemy, they take 15% more damage. Is that not a bit mad? Like, surely that's not right. So, I've got hunters on right now. So if I put this... So it's only a small window. That's what it is. It's only a small window. You have to be very precise. I'm assuming. Let's test this out, though. Because I played the clicker class. And I wonder if, like, the muscle memory might come back to me. Let's see. Let's find an enemy. You watch. Now that we actually need an enemy, it'll be really hard to find one. So I want to see if it has like a special effect when you're actually hovering over an enemy. Because that was a goldfish. So we'll see. Let's go over here because I know there's stuff over here. This pet scared me then. I also want to know if there was a potential bard weapon because we could always do a refight tomorrow. So let's find an enemy then. Why is this always so hard? What is this about Terraria? Okay. Oh. So if you've revealed it, how long do they get damage for? How many seconds is this? I've not counted, like 5? Get out. And it's that easy. Really? Because that is good. No, surely not. Surely not. That's too good. Right? Am I losing my mind about this one? Is anybody else seeing the potential here? I wonder if it doesn't work on bosses. But even still, though, that's a 5-second buff for putting your mouse over. I do that anyway. Okay, right. Okay, I think we've found a goated accessory. We'll see tomorrow, though. We'll give it some proper testing. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, as always. Tomorrow will be Queen Slime. Yeah, Queen Slime and... We'll probably do the mech bosses too, because we don't have anything else in between. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.